Welcome back. As we started with this engine articulation project last video, now we are going to make our engine ourselves. I came up with a patch that is somehow pseudo. It creates a 4-cylinder engine. As you can see, this part, 4-voice pulse generator. In this part, I am shaping it a bit and adding a noise, but also amplitude modulating this noise with these pulses that I am generating. So it's incorporate as like a muffler or some kind of explosive, noisy sound inside of the engine. Then I'm controlling this engine with a throttle parameter, which is changing the RPM value. And according to the RPM value, our engine speed is affected with this function. So maybe you are familiar with this kind of graphics. In this graph, I basically try to regenerate this kind of like behavior of the engine when the gears are shifted and the engine RPM value dips and started to rise again. So let me show you first. So it sounds like that. It's not so realistic, but realism is not my aim. I wanted to get the feel of the engine and these motions as fast as possible. I wanted to recreate these behaviors of the car engine and use it interactively. So I have a couple songs that I will try. I hope I'm not get copyrighted. So here, in each phaser object, I have different kind of sync values. With these 4 phasers, I am recreating a behavior of 4-cylinder firing. To create a firing noise, I am comparing it to a certain pulse width value. It's here, it's sent over here. and received over here and to compare it with here. And also modulating this pulse width from this automation sense, which takes data from my RPM. So as long as my RPM goes up, my pulse width automation also changes. So the width of the square wave getting wider and wider. So it's become a bit more loud and muffled. And I am summing up these 4 signals, using it for noise amplitude modulation. I have a white noise over here, then I'm filtering it a bit, then I'm combining it up again with the square waves. It's basically the base of our engine sound. Inside of the engine, I created the motion behaviors in this side. So I have a throttle. It is creating 1 and 0s. I'm changing it to the signals. It takes the value as a signal and interpolates to the signal in 100,000 samples. When it goes down, it uses 150,000 samples. So I'm using a metro object to snapshot for each signal to change the data back to normal numbers. And I am feeding it to the RPM value, and RPM value also I showed before, giving us this pulse width automation and volume automation. The volume automation is also getting into play here. So I'm opening this whole engine sound as the RPM goes up. After all of these automations, I created this function. It takes a number and it gives an output in a function. So you can draw up the function over here in the graphic UI menu. I draw a gear transmission ratio here. Also comparing it above 0.85 to create this kind of like stuttering effects in the engine cutting. As you can see here, this line envelope is triggering by this metro. When we check the value is over 0.85, this metro getting on, and every 200 milliseconds I'm creating this 150 millisecond envelope to modulate a volume fader. This is a small addition to the engine. I wanted to give a bit more variation, so I created a random object. I am pretty happy with the results. So next video, maybe we create another interactive application or interactive tool. I haven't decided yet.